Donnie, first up, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. And Joe, you talked about how that Quinnipiac poll is a little bit of an outlier at 33%, but the numbers underneath it. Kornacki talked last week about Hispanics at 24%.
Right.
Blacks are 20 points in the other direction where they used to be. But the scary number, 18 to 34-year-olds, 21% approval rating. And Gallup has it somewhat serious. So if you are not
I was going to say, Gallup says with older Americans, he's about the same. Younger Americans just bleeding.
So if you are, and they're the ones being hit by inflation. So if you're losing 18 to 34 and you're a Democrat, you're losing. We're looking at the apocalypse coming.
A lot of his priorities are going to be put by the wayside here due to the political realities of the moment and the fact that midterm elections are approaching so rapidly. And certainly Democrats right now, very worried.
This past holiday weekend saw at least 10 mass shootings across the United States, part of a very, very disturbing rise in the deadly gun violence across the country.
That means we've seen at least 144 instances in which 4 or more people were shot, and that does not include the shooter. 10 of these mass shootings just happened over this past holiday weekend, leaving 8 dead and dozens more injured.
And if there's enough disdain for the president administration and the fear that they are not real men, they're not stepping up. Joe Biden, because of his compassion, is not a testosterone-driven man. As a result of that, they are very close to taking power once again.
But they have no plans for the economy either, no solutions for inflation. They're effectively leaving wide open goals for the Democrats.
But you have to go on the offense. We have to remind the voters that Republicans are a party of nothing, right? This is why they're screaming and trying to distract us with people's genitals instead of actually focusing on people's paychecks in their back pockets. But let's remind people at the end of the day, everything they're doing is to distract one thing. Republican parties have no plan to make your life better. If anything, all they want to do is distract you so they could cut taxes for their big corporate buddies.
So, Congressman, you and I agree they don't have an economic plan. That's why they're screaming about culture wars issues. The problem is when they say stuff like Democrats are all pro-pedophile and so is the Supreme Court justice.
Please join the Freedom from Religion Foundation today. Ron Reagan, lifelong atheist, not afraid of burning in hell.